Hey everybody, welcome to this week's Aspen 1 Hour Football Show. I'm Andy Hawley alongside David Rice, filling in for Josh Brigette, who is somewhere in the state of Michigan. David, thanks for being here. Can't believe it's already week 9, we're talking playoffs.
Yeah, I feel like we just had media days not that long ago, and the season's flown by already, and here we are, week 1 of the playoffs starting.
Amazing, amazing. We have a lot to talk about, including those playoffs, after this quick break.
Smart homeowners know that proper maintenance of their home's AC can save a bundle in the long run. Trust our comfort specialists at 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning to keep your AC running strong. A proactive tune-up can actually help your AC run more efficiently and save you money on your electric bill. Call 855-1-HOUR or visit onehourair.com. We won't leave you waiting. Sing it with me.
Always on time, or you don't pay a dime. Always on time, or you don't pay a dime.
Independently owned and operated, licensed in their respective state or county.
Your new ride is waiting for you at Avenue Auto. We've been giving Jackson great deals on pre-owned vehicles for 27 years. With 80 or more vehicles on the lot, each with a free warranty, we're your family-owned and operated choice in Jackson.
Wilcox Lawn and Landscaping has been proudly serving the southern Michigan area since 1986. With thoughtful design and quality craftsmanship, our experienced experts can bring any idea to life. Stop into our brand new location and garden center today. From a total redesign to just a few plants to spruce up your outdoor living space, we have everything you'll need. Need dirt, mulch, stone, or topsoil? It's all here and on site at Wilcox, and of course we can handle the delivery. We can also take care of your fertilizing and weed control, irrigation from repairs to new systems, and all of your landscaping needs. Wilcox Lawn and Landscaping, everything for your outdoors.
Lester Brothers has been performing driveway installations for over 30 years. Crushed asphalt is one of our most popular driveway gravels and an overall Lester Brothers favorite. When spread properly, it can last for many years. It's 100% recycled, environmentally friendly, quarter of the cost of hot asphalt, dust-free, and ready for immediate use after construction. Contact Lester Brothers today for a free timely estimate for your future crushed asphalt driveway or parking lot.
If you're looking for a high-quality, affordable alternative to the emergency room, then come to IEP Urgent Care's new location in Jackson. It's the same great ER physicians who have been providing care through our local hospitals since 2008, but now with a new location to serve you better. Our ER-trained providers believe high-quality care is for everyone, so we work with all insurances, including Medicaid and Medicare. Come see us on East Michigan Ave.
Welcome back to the Aspen 1 Hour Football Show. Let's take a look at week 9 highlights.
Drops back to pass, looking to his left, pressure coming, runs up the middle, and he's going to try to get around. Stockton is going to stop. Oh, he's going to just throw it, and it's caught. He throws as he's getting pressured out of bounds, and it's caught. Touchdown homer. Parker Chamberlain gets homer on the board first. First and 10 at the 10. Moan drops back to pass, pressure coming, turns around, goes to his right, looking, throws, and it's caught. Touchdown, Homer. Homer making it a 2-possession game. Lape takes the snap, rolls back. Looking, throwing, middle caught screen by Stockton. Andrew Stockton's got some room, cuts around to the outside, and Andrew Stockton, he's going to get all the way down to the 20, and a big Minuteman first down for the Warriors. That's the big play they needed. the quarterback keeper. Look at this. Davy Moan, he's got some room.
got speed,
Cuts
too.
around to the right. Davy Moan, he's going to get all the way to the 45 and a big Minuteman first down for the Trojans.
Yep, Jack Pine was there for the saving touchdown.
On the two-point try. Little, wow.
Did you see that?
That's going to be a little,
It's a little basketball play
That's
there.
going to be a little basketball toss.
Yeah, I think it was two-handed throw.
Leif drops back to pass. Looking.
He had time. Look at all the time he's got.
Look at all this. He throws, and it's caught. That's Robert Anderson. Out of bounds. A Minuteman first down for the Warriors. Big catch. Much needed for Robbie Anderson.
Yeah, Diego LeBron on the coverage.
Moan drops back to pass. Pressure coming, and it's caught. Luke Butler, touchdown, homer. They converted on a big fourth down play, and it's a 4-possession game. So here we go, handoff, Chase Bryant cuts back, Bryant in the end zone, touchdown, Homer Trojans. Pressure coming, he's gonna launch it deep.
Oh, he's open.
And it's caught, that's Robbie Anderson, and Robbie Anderson gets in the end zone, touchdown, Grass Lake. Takes the snap, rolls, looking, launches,
he's open too.
and it's caught.
Oh,
Robbie
my.
Anderson somehow got off a defender. That's a touchdown for Grass Lake.
I don't see any flags.
Have led to 2 big Minuteman first downs for Harper Creek. Matthews tries to stretch the play, dives, and Matthews is in for our first score of the game from 6 yards out at the 9-minute mark here in the first quarter.
Excellent drive there by Harper Creek to score on their opening drive. That's capped off by Keyshawn Matthews' 6-yard touchdown run to get Harper Creek on the board first here. 6-0 with 9 minutes to touchdowns.
Here's Walker. He'll bounce to the outside, cuts up field, and he'll pick up another little dink on the inside to Smith. Look at that, rumbling, stumbling into the end zone for our first Lumen Christie score tonight. Connor Smith just doing it the hard way.
Connor Smith caps off that Lumen Christie drive with a 34-yard touchdown run. Rumbling, bumbling. There's a reason why we picked him as our Mauer Sunshine Car Wash impact player of the game. Connor Smith shows us his athleticism and his power to fight through Beaver attack.
He'll be alone in the gun this play. Matthews is open. Boy, there was,
But again, great execution.
and there were 2 players wide open that play, so Macedo had choices. Mark in motion. Here comes the pressure. They get it off to Matthews. Matthews has got a seam. The 20. Cuts back, and look at this kid go. Wow. And Josh, you said they've got to get those stops on 3rd down. Harper Creek trying to add on to that 7 points they've got. Macedo rolls out. Here's pressure. Another man wide open. It's Wensauer, and Wensauer into the corner of the end zone. Harper Creek scores again.
Really just another nice play by Harper Creek. Another scoring drive by Harper Creek after they get some big plays in the field, but Wensauer gets the score on a 10-yard pass.
It's going to be Lathers to keep it himself. Hits the edge. The 30, 20, cuts back, down to the 10, inside, stays on his feet. You gotta be kidding me. One play, 53 yards, Lathers. Wow.
53-yard touchdown run there by Joe Lathers. That is his 9th touchdown of the season. Does an excellent job there getting that. That puts him near 500 yards rushing on the season. Excellent run, great athleticism.
They need 7. Sato running for his life. Walker, your lone back. Lathers will roll. It's going to give to Walker. Sneak play. The 10 cuts back inside. Dives forward. Did he get there?
They're going to say
Down.
he's down that ball.
This is just Lathers. Sticks his head forward. He doesn't need much, and he will get it.
Line of scrimmage all year. Certainly goes well to make a good playoff run.
Walker, first down and more.
Breaking tackles inside the 25-yard line. Great run there by Derek Walker, a Minuteman.
And because Macedo hasn't had as much time to throw, you're going to have to give him some help. This is picked off. Joe Lathers cuts back and taken down to the 25-yard line, but Lumen Christi defense does it again. Lathers is going to keep it himself, fights forward. Did he get there? He does! Titans score again with 39 seconds left in the first half.
5-yard touchdown run there by Joe Lathers, his 3rd touchdown run of the ball game. Lathers having a heck of a first half here for the Titans.
Lathers will roll and just overshoots Franklin. And it is, oh my gosh! Overshoots Franklin. Oh yeah. Hey, I'll tell you what, anytime we get a field goal to end a half and it goes through the uprights, I'm feeling pretty good about football. In motion. And go up the center, it's Franklin. Franklin off to the races. No one will catch that young man. The 10, the 5, touchdown, Lumen Christi, 1 play, 80 yards. Davion Franklin on increase this tight lead. Walker again, steps forward into the end zone. Lumen Christi touchdown. Sometimes you don't even have time to get anything going. This is Williams. Wow, look at that. 31 yards. You got to be kidding me, Cadell Williams.
Cadell Williams with a 31-yard touchdown run to cap off this scoring drive. There was not a lot there, but excellent work after games.
We know how close those games were with the top talent in the state, and now they are cruising and rolling into the playoffs with this 49-23 win over the Battle Creek Harper Creek Beavers.
And those are the highlights, the Week 9 highlights. We had a chance to see Lumen Christi against Harper Creek, and Lumen started off the season slow, but they just fired off 6 straight wins. Kind of looked like we thought they would in Week 9, and easy win over Harper Creek.
Yeah, and going back to what you said, to start out slow in the season, 0-3, but you got to look at their first 2 games here. They played New Lothrop and then Traverse City St. Francis, and then they had a loss to Hastings. I was at that game. I thought they should have been in it, but now they're on 6 wins in a row. And what started out slow in the first quarter, an even game. Lumen really got the run game going towards the second half. Really started in that second quarter. The short pass game also went well. A lot of things went right for Lumen the rest of the way.
Yeah, things look to be clicking at the right time, which would be no strange thing over on Spring Arbor Road for the Titans. Our other game, Homer and Grass Lake. Josh and I were kind of back and forth on this one. Homer proved they were the better team in this one. You had a chance to see that game.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I didn't expect this game to be, 34-0 at one point. But Grass Lake just came in and they just looked discombobulated. And they had a lot of miscommunication going on defense. And they just really did not look good at all. And yeah, Homer, they played like the much better team. Davey Moan, their quarterback, played excellent.
I hope you're not going to get in too much trouble being a Grass Lake student talking about Grass Lake's play.
Fine.
We'll be fine. Awesome. Hey, we've got more of the show coming up, including the breakdown of all those playoff matches right after this break.
Matt with Howe Equipment here, located in Lansing Avenue, and we've got Toro and Echo in the showroom. Come by and see what we got, whether you're in need and fall is coming up and you need a blower, or it's a trimmer or a saw for Echo. And then Toro, from the little push mowers to the big 60-inch commercial mowers, we've got it here at Howe Equipment. Come down and see us.
Bailey Excavating is proud to introduce our paving division. Locally done, on time, and on budget, we offer paving for municipal, industrial, commercial, and large residential customers. We can meet all your asphalt and paving needs from start to finish. For nearly 50 years and 3 generations, Bailey Excavating has been dedicated to providing the highest standards of quality and service to our customers. And in our paving division, we are dedicated to those same standards. To learn more about Bailey's Paving or to request a quote, please call 517-750-3030.
As a proud partner of Frankenmuth Insurance, Barker Weber operates under 5 distinct values.
Integrity. We will be honest and fair.
Stewardship. We commit to responsible management.
Empathy. We understand how you feel.
Mutual respect and trust. You'll always be our valued partner.
Dedication. We'll work for you wholeheartedly.
Barker Weber and Frankenmuth Insurance, your local insurance solution.
At Consumers Energy, we believe change is empowering, powering both your home and your business. Change is progress, with a modernized grid that can detect outages and restore power within seconds. Change is reliable. We're talking preventing over 35,000 outages last year reliable. And change is enduring, like our dedication to keep your power running, just as it should. Consumers Energy, a force for you, a force of change.
Welcome back to the Aspen 1 Hour Football Show. Of course, it's playoff time, a time when we celebrate the teams that made the playoffs, and rightfully so, you guys are still playing. But we had a few teams that were some surprises this year. How about Northwest? Stafford Newsome, in his first year, Mounties 5-4, beat Marshall to end the year. They had 3 I-8 wins this year. They had 1 I-8 win the previous 8 years.
Yeah, these are one of the 2 teams that we're going to talk about that I think should be heading in the right direction. As you said, first-year head coach Stafford Newsome. They went 5-4 at the end of the year against Marshall with a win. It was also their first win on homecoming earlier this year for the first time in 15 years.
Wow.
So a lot of things headed in the right direction from Northwest. Definitely look for them to be a sleeper team in the I-8 to come.
Yeah, I think it was big for them to finish the year 5-4 and, of course, beat Marshall. Let's talk about East Jackson, a program that was, we didn't even know if they were going to be a football program years ago when they had to forfeit some games, eliminate a varsity season. Coach Niehaus is in there. They finished off the year hanging 60 on Springport, winning 3 games for the first time since 2011. Tell me a little bit about EJ and where things are going.
Yeah, East Jackson, another one of those 2 teams that I like that I think are also headed in the right direction. Niehaus started as an assistant at Grass Lake years ago, and he came over to East Jackson, and we always talked to him on media days. He wanted to change the culture, and he wanted to change the East Jackson program, and he's doing that now. I'll be honest, they surprised me with 3 wins this year, so again, I'm looking forward to see what East Jackson does.
Yeah, very cool, and of course, Niehaus played for Grass Lake, and we saw him play. He was a great football player as well, so it's nice to have that young energy in the Cascades. Let's get now to our game picks, and these are the teams that are still playing. I'll get us started first, Dave. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Addison versus Ottawa Lake Whiteford. 5th straight trip to the playoffs out of the last 6 years for Addison. They haven't been able to do much once they get into the playoffs, and they're playing a state power Ottawa Lake Whiteford, who I just think they're going to come in. I think they're the better team. I think what we saw against Napoleon, Addison had some deficiencies, so I'm going to go with Ottawa Lake Whiteford.
Yeah, Ottawa Lake Whiteford comes in obviously on paper the much better team, averaging nearly 50 points a game this season on offense, and they've only given up 85 all season. So I'm going to take Ottawa Lake Whiteford as well. So, and then moving on, we have Western and Jay High. 2 local teams here battling against each other at Withington Stadium. This is going to be a great game on paper. This is an even match. It could go either way. But I am going to take the Western Panthers to get the win on the road.
Really?
Yeah.
I am surprised at that pick, Dave. I did not expect that. I'm not prepared for that. No, it's a, these teams have played together or played against each other in the 70s, back-to-back 77 and 78. They split. None of that means anything for the playoffs. I'm going to take the home team, and I think Jackson's speed is going to play a factor, and I think Jackson High gets the win, but I hope it's a great game. Homer versus Lumen Christi. This is an interesting one, and on paper you just think, well, it's Lumen Christi, it's Homer. Lumen's probably better than Homer. I don't know. A lot of people like Homer in this one, but I will not pick against Lumen. I think they've got their skill guys going right now, and I think maybe they get off to a good start, and Homer can't catch up. I'll take LC.
Yeah, I'm going to take Lumen Christi as well, but watch out for Homer. They're going to come in ready to roll. I see this as being a really good game, but I do think Herb and his guys are going to be ready to play against Homer. Let's go to Grass Lake and Manchester. These are two teams that played 2 weeks ago in a Cascades matchup. Grass Lake won by 2 possessions. Of course, they struggled last week against Homer. They lost 34-14, but I'm going to take Grass Lake. And Coach Randy Cole said earlier this week, it's hard to beat a team twice. I agree with him, but Grass Lake, they know what they have to play and how they need to play against Manchester, especially after what happened last week. So I'm going to take Grass Lake.
Yeah, I think Grass Lake is a little disappointed that they lost the way they did last week, but again, it's a new season against a familiar foe. I think Grass Lake gets it done, and I like Grass Lake by 2 scores in this game. Erie Mason versus Napoleon, a game JTV will have. A lot of people say, why aren't you at Jackson High versus Western? MHSAA controls the rights to certain playoff games that have the NFHS network, so call me, I'll explain it to you. But Napoleon, we will be there, and that game will air at 10:30. Erie Mason against Napoleon. I'm going to be riding with Napoleon, I think, for at least the first 2 weeks, no matter who comes to town, and I think Erie Mason goes back home with the L.
Yeah, last year when Napoleon was 6-3 and they missed the playoffs, Coach Derek Schell told his team, we have to run the table and win every game next year. And that's what they've done so far. They had a great win. They shut out Union City last week, so I'm surprised that they shut Union City out for how good of a team they are. And I think they come in and get a win against Erie Mason as well and advance to the second round.
And those are our game picks. And any surprises, any big performances you think we're going to look for? Any quarterbacks out there? Do you think there's going to be any blowouts in any of these playoff games? Anything we should watch for?
No, I really don't see any blowouts in these playoff games, but I would watch out for Ottawa Lake Whiteford again if you're Addison, because they come in averaging 50 points a game. Other than that, I think we're going to see some great playoff games.
Awesome. Looking forward to that. Of course, we'll have highlights, photos, and more on our website, both Friday night and, of course, on the weekend on Jeff Steer's Saturday Sideline Report. More of the Aspen 1 Hour Football Show, including the Willis and Macknick Player of the Week, after this.
Over time, we've seen more and more people frustrated with their dental benefits. They thought that because they had dental insurance, they'd be well taken care of. Well, that's exactly what the insurance companies want you to believe. They figured out a way to collect your premiums while continuing to limit your choice of doctor and your choice of treatment. There's not one company better than the others. They've created an environment where dentists diagnose treatment or recommend care based upon your insurance dollars available. That's not the way people should be treated, and we think there's a better way. We put the interest of you and your family first. We take the time with you to figure out how to get the care you need, whether it's with your insurance or not.
We are Dentistry by Design, and our mission is to make excellent dental care a joy. Please call, visit the website, or drop by the office. We'd love to answer any questions you may have. And be sure to ask about our exclusive membership program to help you save on the cost of your dental care.
For over 35 years, Nostalgia Inc. has been Jackson's home for all things comics, graphic novels, and games. Whether it's Spider-Man, Batman, X-Men, The Walking Dead, or even Stranger Things and Star Wars, Nostalgia's friendly staff has decades of experience and can find the perfect gift for that fanatic in your life. With the largest selection and inventory of the latest comics, you're always sure to find something new and different at Nostalgia. Looking for something from years back? Our backstock selection can't be beat. And don't forget to ask about our subscription service so you never miss an issue. Into Magic the Gathering, D&D, Pokemon, or tabletops? We've got everything you could ever need. Whether you're starting a new hobby, a seasoned collector, or just shopping for that superhero in your life, Nostalgia Inc. is the place for you. Nostalgia Inc. on Mechanic Street in downtown Jackson.
For at least a dozen years I've been at MVP Sports and using them. Ray and Kelly do a great job of getting me the things I need. Shirts, hats, uniforms for basketball teams, shirts for the golf teams.
We've been using MVP Sports for close to 10 years now. The biggest reason that we come back to MVP Sports is because every time that I walk in the door, they treat me like I'm a first-time customer. I would recommend MVP Sports to other businesses as well as anybody in this community.
The Chase is the hottest spot in Jackson. They're sure to have something for everyone. Large open dining spaces are available that are perfect for any team gathering, offering delicious handcrafted pizza, available in hand-tossed or thin crust, flavorful wings blasted with your favorite sauce, and Angus burgers that'll make any fan's mouth water. The Chase, the perfect place to spend the big game.
Hey, football fans! I hope your team wins. This is Judge Rob Jakey. I'm running to be retained as district judge. I'm the only candidate endorsed by all current district judges. Thank you for your vote to retain me, Judge Jakey.
You never think about a good tow truck service until you really need one. Jimmy's Towing and Auto Repair in Jackson will be there for you in a flash. Our technologically advanced GPS software enables us to pinpoint your location and dispatch the closest truck to assist you in no time. Jimmy's has the largest towing and rescue truck fleet in the area, and we have the right equipment for any towing need. When you need help in a flash, call Jimmy's. Jimmy's Towing and Repair in Jackson.
Welcome back to the Aspen 1 Hour Football Show. Andy Hawley alongside David Rice. It's time now for our Willis & Macknick Financial Services Player of the Week. David, who wins this week's award?
We're going to go with Joe Lathers, the Lumen Christi quarterback. The senior signal caller had a huge night to lead the Titans to a 49-23 victory over Battle Creek, Harper Creek. Lathers started the scoring on the Titans' first drive with a shovel pass to Smith that went 34 yards for the touchdown. That got the offense going, and he also added 3 rushing touchdowns, including an electric 53-yard TD run where Lathers had to break a few tackles, tipped to the sideline, and he also kept off the big night with an interception on the defensive side of the football. So congrats to the Titans on their 6th straight win and 25th straight trip to the MHSA playoffs with this week's Willis & Macknick Player of the Week, Joe Lathers.
Yeah, Joe Lathers just seems like a guy you want on your team. We learned that early on in the year as he kind of showed all his effort in some of those tough early season losses. But it'll be interesting to see them in the playoffs, and they will have home field throughout. Our game this week, our broadcast schedule presented by Avenue Auto. We will have Erie Mason at Napoleon. The game won't be live because that would be against the rules, so we will run it at 10:30 at night. So when you get home from the game that you were watching, turn on that and see what happened with Napoleon and Erie Mason. It should be a great game. David, real quick, who's the best player you've seen this year in our area?
Oh, Joe Lathers, we just talked about him for our Player of the Week. I've gotten to watch him.
How about Bart?
I think Bart's great as well for Napoleon. I got to watch him also a couple times. I think he's the best running back in the Cascades Conference and arguably the best in the area. Bart Lorette's a great player.
Awesome. Well, that's our show for this week. For more high school sports, please visit jtv.tv and join us from Napoleon, 10:30 p.m. We'll have Erie Mason at Napoleon on Friday night. Hey everybody, welcome to this week's Aspen 1 Hour Football Show. I'm here with David Rice. David, what up, though? I'm just kidding.
What? What?
I'm just kidding, sorry. That was for Noah.
What the hell?